Hello. So today's a night for two videos because I have a lot on my mind. So I know in the last couple videos I've talked about like my husband and I's like losses, but I don't want my channel to be all about that. I want to document more things in my life. So I've got like a lot of like things going on at once. And so the reason why I named this channel Alex Adventures is because right now I'm going on a grand adventure. More like an emotional roller coaster, but irrelevant besides the point. Hi, back on topic. So I want to document everything. So 6 months ago is when I started my whole like weight loss journey. Okay. I was 28 pounds heavier, and my A1C, which is it measures like your blood sugar over like the course of 3 months, and it comes out with this like percentage or whatever. And mine was 7.9, which is like absolute. Now it is 6.1. And I'm 28 pounds lighter, and I feel really, really good, and I'm just happy. So, my losses have a huge role in this channel and have a huge role in all my adventures. And the reason why I say that is because if those losses never, ever happened, I would never have taken a step back and looked at my whole entire health as like a whole. So in high school, I, had a pretty unhealthy like way of handling my weight. It was bad because the way I was brought up in a strict household. So I felt like the only thing that I could control at the time was my weight. So I grew up in a household where it wasn't as warm and encouraging. I would always get talked like about with my weight, and it would hurt my feelings. So I decided to grab control of that. So, wow, my hair is a mess. I wasn't losing weight the right way, the healthy way. And I was really, really skinny. I look back at pictures and I'm like, oof. But then I got pregnant with my son at 19, had him at 20. And like during my pregnancy, I just completely like fell in love with what my body was doing. And then after I had him, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this again where I'm going to like be unhealthy and deprive myself of food and nutrition. Like I'm going to just whatever. I let myself completely go. And then I got into the relationship I am now. And this man does nothing but feed me and spoil me. So I put on like relationship weight, if you will. And next thing you know, like I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, oof, girl, oof. No motivation though to lose weight. So after the first loss, I ignored what the doctor said. No, it's just your weight, whatever, dude. Heavier women than me have babies and they're fine. So I ignored it. And then the second one happened. And then they told me about this A1C. And then I'm like, oh my God. Flashback to when I was pregnant with Bryson, I had gestational diabetes, then I had diabetes after him, and then I managed it, and then I unmanaged it. And I'm like, oh my God, I need to like just get my life together. So then I decided I need to do something about it because I lost both of my parents when they were super young, and they could have done better with their health. The last thing I want to do is leave my son behind. As a lot of you who know me know that Bryson's biological father is not involved in his life. My husband Tavares is the only thing that Bryson knows as his dad. I never want to leave Bryson because I remember how empty and lost and scared how I felt when I lost my mother, and then followed it by my dad, like, it's just this empty feeling that I never want him to feel. So I made the decision to just do better. And you know what? Everybody has to have that time where they realize what I realized and start doing better. You can have, you can have a bunch of people selling you all these weight loss things, try to tell you, like, this is going to work, this magic pill is going to work. It's not. You have to find what's really fit for you. So what worked for me was protein shakes, meal replacement shakes, and a loose keto diet. I'm half Mexican and Filipina. I love my rice, and I am a mashed potato. I'm a potato. I love potatoes. So I did, like, I would have carbs I still have carbs maybe like once or twice a week. And that's how, you have to do what fits you. You have to do what's, like, going to fit your family, going to fit you. There's so many ways to do it the right way is what I'm trying to say. There's so many ways to do it the right way. And you just have to find a road that's going to, like, get you there. Okay? And that's what I did. I started going to the gym. If I didn't go to the gym, I would do a workout at home. If I didn't do that, I would do some yoga. I would try to do some activity to stay active. Granted, sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I have zero motivation. I am not doing it. And you know what? I'm a human being. I have fallen off the bandwagon like a bajillion times, but what matters is getting back on. And of course, I could have lost more than 28 pounds, but I'm still losing weight, and I'm healthier than I was 6 months ago, and my A1C is proof in the pudding, So I want to document all this stuff, I don't want to just talk about my fertility journey and talk about sad things. I want to talk about the cool things too, and, like, all the things that I'm doing along the way. I made a promise to myself after my last loss. I said that 2020 is not starting off like the greatest, and it dang sure isn't ending the greatest either. But I promised myself that 2020 is going to be the year that I take care of myself. I fixed my teeth, something that I was, like, super conscious about, because let me tell you, when I got pregnant with Bryson, I had a cavity, and it just got worse. Because the babies, they take all the calcium and all your vitamins. Totally not cool. And then I chipped my tooth one time when I was working in the medical field. And yeah. So I made a promise to take care of myself first. I have to love myself first. I have to appreciate myself first before I try, like, to do anything else. So yeah, I did that, and I'm still going to do that, and I'm still a work in progress. But what I want to talk about tonight, in this video specifically, is, just finding your way. Just finding your way to make yourself happy. Don't let your fertility journey define you. Don't make it, your whole life. Don't do that, because if you do, you'll just go down a really dark rabbit hole. So an update on all this. I went to my OBGYN today and an endocrinologist, and they are impressed with the progress that I've made with my weight loss, with, my A1C, to continue doing that, to go ahead and continue trying. But you know what? I am finally getting further testing done on everything that I need to get pregnant and hopefully stay pregnant. And I will talk more about that after we get all this blood work done and, you know, go from there. At the end of this month, we have an appointment with a fertility clinic. So I will keep you guys posted on that. Yeah, this is just a random video. I just realized that I'm rambling on and on about everything. So yeah, I'm going to cut it short here. And Grey's Anatomy is coming on, so I'm basically going to become a doctor in a little bit because, yeah, that show makes me feel like I'm a doctor. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening. Have a good night. Bye.